Pee pads are not an easy solution to all your potty training efforts. Today we're talking about why pee pads are bad for potty training and how you're actually going backwards in your training. So keep watching. Housebreaking your puppy does need a lot of your effort when you're potty training your new pit bull puppy, and it's a mistake to buy pee pads. So when you bring a pee pad into your home, first thing you're doing is you're teaching your dog how to use the bathroom inside the house, which defeats the whole purpose on why we're potty training in the first place. So that's what you do not want to do, is bring in pee pads and you're showing your dog to use the bathroom in a certain area around your home, and that's where you want them to go. Okay, that's the first reason. Second reason, it's not sanitary for the home, okay? You have pee pads and they use the bathroom on it, it leaks through and it gets the poop or the pee all over the ground anyways, which also defeats the whole purpose. It's not sanitary. You know, sometimes they don't even pee on the pee pad. They pee right next to it. It's just, I don't know, it's ridiculous. But that's another reason. The third reason why pee pads are not good is because they could just shred it up. You know, dogs like to chew up a lot of stuff, and I've seen dogs just shred up the whole pee pad. They use the bathroom somewhere else in the house, maybe on your favorite blanket or on your favorite pillow. And the fourth reason why pee pads are not good is because it doesn't help in the long term when you're trying to potty train your dog. Your dog never gets out of that mind state of peeing or pooping inside the house, which is what we don't want. It defeats the whole purpose, all right? So that's the reason why I do not like pee pads. Now here's an easier way to housebreak your puppy, okay? When you first get your puppy, you need to set some boundaries. You do not want a pee pad in the house. Instead, what you could do is you could get a nice crate, maybe that's sized correctly to how big the dog is. You don't want them to have too much space. I know a lot of people say dogs don't pee or poop where they sleep. I honestly think that's a lie. I've seen dogs do it, but you do want to have a smaller crate. You don't want to have too big of a crate. The whole point of the crate training is it really helps when you're gone away from your puppy, or you're on a certain schedule of feeding or eating, or they're just resting, and it's kind of able to help you time everything. Now, when they're in the crate, you have the proper crate, so you need to make sure you have them on a feeding schedule. Now, when it comes to what time you should take out your dog, I say right after they eat and about every 30 minutes. Now, I do have kind of like a timetable on how much a dog can hold their bladder. So a dog that is 2 months old, they can hold it for 3 hours. If they're 3 months old, they can hold it for 4 hours. If they're 4 months old, they can hold it for 5 hours. 5 months old, they can hold it for 6 hours. 6 months old, they can hold it for 7 hours and maybe more. That's kind of just like a variable. It's not guaranteed. Still, what I did is I took out my dog every 20 to 30 minutes. And what I did is put them in a designated area where they're supposed to pee and poop. One area, so they get familiar with that. And then I will start maybe giving a pee command, like a pee, 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 poop, 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 poop. And then when they start doing it, then you praise them. You're like, yes, you give them a yes command, and it's teaching them, yes, I want you to go and poop right there. It's the easiest way to housebreak your puppy. Now, this really doesn't work if you're gone away from your house for long periods of time. Let's say you have a 9-to-5 job. You know, most of us have 9-to-5 jobs, so it's very hard. You need to have someone at the house that could, you know, take out your dog every 30 minutes to an hour, because if they don't, then you're slowing down your potting training, and it's just going to take a longer amount of time to get your dog to start peeing outside the house rather than inside. Now, what to do when your dog gets caught, you know, using the bathroom or pooping inside the house? Now, it's very crucial that you catch them while they're doing it, because if you catch them and they're not doing it, you just see a pee spot like 5 minutes later, they're not going to be able to connect to why you're mad at them or why you're frustrated or why you're so angry or whatever. All right, so you need to catch them in the act. If you have an accident and you didn't catch them, the best thing to do is start cleaning it with some enzymatic cleaner. And what this does is it makes sure that all the scent goes away from the actual pee, because if they actually smell that again, they might make them tempted to want to pee again in that area. Again, that comes back to why we want them to have one designated pee area. But you need some enzymatic cleaner. That's if you do not catch them in the act. If you do catch them in the act, you want to give them a good surprise, like you know what I mean? Just like a, don't do that, you know what I mean? Don't scream at them like crazy, because you're going to start getting them to be fearful of you, or, you know, they're going to start hiding every time they pee inside the house. You just need to, first thing you do is, take a hold of them, maybe put a leash on them, take them right outside. You want to make them stop peeing or pooping right on the spot. Go outside, continue to pee and pooping outside. And if they do continue peeing, pooping outside, then you want to give them a little bit of praise. Like, yes, this is where you go. Try your best not to get frustrated. It's very frustrating, I know, but if you just do this for a consistent, maybe 6 months, probably wouldn't even take that long, then you will start getting the hang of it. All right. And your dog will start getting the hang of it itself. But you know, the enzymatic cleaner is something that you really need. I'll put a link in the description on some that you can go and check out down below. But the whole point of this video, yes, it will give you a breakdown how to housebreak your puppy, but stay away from pee pads. I can't believe a lot of people still believe this works. It's not your fault. You know, there's a lot of marketing out there. A lot of people that will say that they do work, but they do not actually work. You're going reverse. You're not going the right way. You're going the wrong way. So I hope this helped you guys out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like that video if you found some value in it. I will see you on the next one. I'm out.